Hola guys.
We are going to try to do a tag video. We weren't tagged, we wanted to do a tag video because we've never done one. And so we're doing the Interracial Relationship Tag. And hopefully the camera lasts. And Josiah will be coming in and out of this. Question 1 is, what is your race, ethnicity? So it's basically all Great Britain and a tiny bit of Irish.
Me, I'm mixed with lots of stuff. So mainly I'm not fully Latino, but I am Latino because of my parents. But I have Latino, Italian, Black.
And Ecuador.
Yeah, well, that's I guess Latino.
That's the Latino part. Parents.
So it's a wider mix. Yeah.
Was this your first time dating outside of your race? This was my second relationship with a Latino. Before that I had only dated white guys. I mean, I hate saying that because I mean they could be all sorts of different races, but the first time that it was really serious though was the first time and the last time.
It was like
blind
white girls,
dates.
but they were blind dates. They weren't like serious. They were never serious. So, yeah, it was nothing. It didn't mean anything to me. I did date one time one black girl, one time Latina.
Okay, question 3. What has been the most challenging thing about dating interracially? Most of the time, like for dating for me, I don't know that it was a racial thing, that it's just issues like personality wise, because I don't see people in race. Like I wasn't going out of my way to date a Latino or to date any ethnicity. I was trying to, when I went on a date, I was seeing if this was going to be a good fit for me for marriage and stuff down the road. When I was dating Isaac, I believe that there were some tricky things culturally. Not so much between he and I, since both of us are born in Canada. Sometimes from more extended family, there was expectations and stuff that were expected that sometimes culturally was just different. Like I was so not raised that way and he was raised that way. So I think that's more
it's true.
Stuff that happened. But again, I don't know whether that's any different from just marrying a different family, because every family has different things to do, right? It's not anything against one culture or the other. It's just they're different cultures. People are raised differently. So question 4, do you get dirty looks, stares in public because of being interracial?
I have lots of times. She doesn't really feel, but I do. I get those lots. So.
Yeah, I don't.
I get them from both, from brown people and from white people. I just look away, right? I just look the other side. I don't really care. I just ignore that. Giving me crap really for that. Really, so.
Yeah, I don't really notice anyone looking at us weird or anything in public. Question 5, do you plan to get married and or have children? Well, yes, we are married, even though I forgot to wear my wedding ring today. Whoops.
I wore mine.
He's apparently married. No one knows about me. And yes, we obviously plan to have children since we have a little munchkin right there. And then that question continues, if so, how do you think your children will be perceived? I hope that people would look at my son and any other future children we have, that they would see them for who they are and they would look past their skin, their eye color, whatever else. That's how I was raised, that it doesn't matter how you look, who you are, what's happened to you. It matters who you are inside as a person, and I hope that that's how he'll be dealt with. Now obviously he won't always be dealt that way, but I don't think, to me it's beautiful being interracial. I love that I married someone from a different race. I love different cultures and experiencing that, even though it can be challenging. And so I think that's a gift that he has to learn about and become and know that he is part of that. What do you think?
I think it's true that I guess in certain situations he's gonna face that, right? He'll face it, I guess, right? Depends. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to know. I mean, a lot of people might say, you know, they might say, oh, you're not really white. And then, you know, someone else might say, well, you're whitewashed. You're way too white. You know, he's who he is. And he has mixes of both cultures. And I don't ever want to say, well, you have to, you know, embrace that you're this and embrace you're that. We're going to raise him that both cultures are beautiful, and mommy and daddy mix them together, and now that's
Exactly,
you.
yeah.
And both of them are beautiful, and we want him to experience the beauty in both.
Exactly.
7, is it different dating inside your race versus outside your race? Yes, I will say it is very different. For me personally, dating outside of my race, which has only been Latinos, I was treated much more like a woman versus as an equal. And I don't mean equal in a nice way. I'm not talking about like a feminist saying, oh, equality is, I mean, I'm not talking about that side of things. I'm talking about, you know, opening doors, being a gentleman, just enjoying that I am a female and he is a male. And that's something I never experienced. It's like, white guys were just kind of just like blah whatever, whereas, you know, you walk into a room and my husband and other relationships I've had, like the guys turn their heads, like they're like, wow, girl walked in. And so I felt more like a princess. I feel more like a queen now because I am with that, and that's my personal experience. I'm not saying that goes with everything. I just personally found it very different and much more rewarding, and I would have told you if I was still dating at this point, I would never go back. I would never want to date a white guy. Having dated Latinos, I would never go back if I could, but I don't have to worry about it because it got me one. What do you think? Is it different dating like a Latina versus a white girl? Or?
Yeah, it's totally different. Way different.
How is it different?
It's just different, right? The whole culture, you know, like Latina and white girls is totally different. To look very like put together, and
I always admire that.
the name brand and the
About
nails
Latinas.
and the hair and everything. And that's good, you know.
As I'm sitting here with no makeup on.
No, and that's good, right? But I guess for me, I guess that wasn't really in me. I've always wanted a girl that was more like simple, you know what I mean? That's like, wow, it was like love at first sight, because she was exactly what I've always dreamed, like imagined and fascinated of and stuff. And
All right,
anyways.
so question 8. Do you interact with other interracial couples? We definitely interact with them. I don't know if they mean, do we have friends that are interracial couples? Yeah, we have acquaintances that are interracial couples.
Yeah, we do.
Thinking about this take, I mean, I wanted to do it because we were interracial, and almost everyone I've seen on YouTube that did interracial videos were black and white people. And so, excuse me, I thought it would be nice to do like a Latino and a white person because I hadn't seen any of those.
You don't
on
really see that.
YouTube.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. It's
So,
pretty
but
cool,
the
like,
thing is, to me, like, I don't go around being like, oh, those are interracial, I'm gonna be friends with them. I don't even think that way. So we know people, but yeah. And I would be happy to be friends with interracial
why
people.
not? Yeah,
but
exactly.
I would also be happy to be friends with any race.
Any race, doesn't matter.
I
what color
love
they are.
all the races and all the
Yeah.
things cool about the world. So. Question 9, I think this is the last one. What made you fall in love?
Go first?
Yeah.
Or you want to go first?
I can go first.
What made me fall in love? I hope it doesn't sound.
We're gonna have to do another video
kind of
of how we met because
Yeah.
we've got we actually have a whole video's worth about how we met. So we need to, don't go into that today. We'll do another video,
Mhm.
promise, of how we met.
First thing was, it was her legs.
Oh yeah.
They're wrong. That was the first thing that I looked at because I hadn't looked at like you, your face. I didn't know you yet. I didn't even know her, but I just got this vibe, like spontaneous, like fun, and like so interesting, yeah.
What made me fall in love with Isaac, when I first met him, I was not interested in him at all.
No,
And he had to fight really hard to convince me that we were meant to be together. And I am so grateful that he did have the courage to keep pursuing me, even though I kept shutting him down, because
Lots of
he
times.
is exactly what I needed. Not what I knew I needed, but he's exactly what I needed. There's so many little things about him that God knew I had to have, and I didn't even know I needed it. I maybe had an inkling of some things, but a lot of them I didn't even know that I need to have someone that would pursue me, and I didn't have to question, did I make him fall? Like, did I do something to make him marry me? I know without a shadow of a doubt that he chose to. Hey guys, camera died. So I was basically done saying that he's just wonderful and I'm glad that I married him. He married me. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed it, and if you did, click thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and we will catch you later. Bye.
Adios.